morning, everyone, and welcome back to True Telos Trading. Today is August 12th, 2025. We have a red day recap. Today, we traded a stock that scored a 9 on our True Telos Trading rating scale. So it was an A quality trade, but it was a bad trade. We actually are down about $86 today on our account. Let's get to that trade of the day. The stock that we traded today, the ticker on it was XFOR. Today's date is August 12th, 2025. The stock did have breaking news. This would be a 3. It had below 10 million share float. It was actually 7.6 million. This will be a 2. It was trading above the 200 MA. This would be a 2. When I looked at it this morning, it was not over 50%. It was closer to 30%. This will be a 0. It was below $10 when I was able to purchase this stock. It was about at $1.89. This will be a 1. And it was number 3 on the day. This would be a 1. If we add all those together, we get a total of 9, which makes this an A quality stock, according to our True Telos trading rating scale. Again, this was a negative trade. It was due to a lot of sellers on this stock. When I looked at the level 2, there was a whole lot of congestion on the level 2. Let me get into that level 2 to show you what I mean by congestion. So when I say congestion, this is what I mean. When I look at the order book or the level 2, I'm looking over here to see where people are selling this stock at. When I look at the size, this tells me the number of shares that people are looking to sell this stock. I put a 0 at the end of this number because that shows me how many people are actually trying to buy and sell. I'm looking to see smaller numbers over here, not numbers that are reading 4,000 to 8,000, 4,000, 8,000. That just tells me that a lot of people are trying to sell. When people sell a stock, that the price goes down. If I see a lot of sellers, that's telling me that the stock isn't looking to go up a whole lot unless it has a whole lot of volume coming in on the other side where people are looking to buy. So if it's big numbers on the sell side, that's not very good for price going up. If there's bigger numbers on the buy side, that's telling me that this stock is doing very, very good. But when I purchased this stock, I was able to get in or buy shares at 189. I looked over at the level 2 and I saw a lot of congestion. There was 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 shares on the ask for every Roman numeral going down. When I saw that, I looked back at my position. I saw that price was decreasing. I went ahead and sold that position as soon as I saw that price wasn't going to keep going up. So this is our stock here, XFOR. Give me one moment. I'm going to pull up where I was actually able to purchase this stock at. So it popped up here. This is what made it number 3 on my top gainer scanner. I was able to purchase shares at approximately 606, excuse me. 606. Let's spread this out so we can see it a little bit better. So 606. I was able to purchase 674 shares at $8 or $1.89. So let's find that $1.89. And it was on this candle here. I was hoping for the break of that high. I had marked the high off at actually that's a bit high. Let me bring that back down. There was a high of this candle. High of this candle is $1.90. So I was 1 cent below that high. Actually, I did mark it off. I marked it off fairly well. So I bought it at $1.89 for that break of 190, and I was hoping to hit this next resistance level on the daily. This is where I was hoping that price would go, with it being a score of 9, a quality trade. But because of that massive congestion on the level 2 with a whole lot of sellers keeping the price down, it was not able to reach that at all. I didn't hold to this part at all, so I bought the 189. It went all the way up to 193 and completely rejected. So I held for a little bit. I was able to get out of this trade at 710. So I held for 4 minutes. 710. I was able to get out at $1.77. So close. It fell pretty far. It fell pretty far, pretty fast on this candle. Um, I held right here, hoping for that break. It did hit 190 and completely rejected. I probably should have sold then, but I wanted to see if price met my conditions. It did meet the conditions of an A quality trade, but because of that congestion on level 2, it did not soar. As a matter of fact, when it tanked, I pressed that sell button immediately. I was able to get out at 170, 177. That gave me a loss, I think, of like 12 cents a share. And with 12 cents a share of 674 shares, that gave me a loss of $85.97. So again, it's the biggest loss that we took on the account today. We did stick to the strategies and stuck to our True Tellers trading grading scale, but we probably should have sold that a little bit quicker as soon as we saw that rejection at that high of day. That's something that I'm also going to write down. When I see that rejection and it's not moving away, because these stocks on the True Tellers trading grading scale should not take that long for them to pull away. And with that congestion on the level 2, I should have been quicker in the execution of the trade. So that is definitely something to write down for the next time. I'll note that if I see a lot of congestion on level 2 and price doesn't continue to soar higher, with it being that high quality of a stock, high quality of a trade, I probably should exit the position as soon as possible to save the account and risk less. And that is True Tellers trading. So $86 is the biggest loss that we've taken on the account so far. I am a little bit upset, but I'm also glad that we stuck to our True Tellers trading grading scale and got out as soon as we could. We could do it a little bit sooner next time, because we're going to note that if there's a lot of congestion on the stock on level 2, and because of the quality of trade, if it continues to not go up, that tells us to get out immediately to save our account. That will be duly noted for the next time. Again, this is a journey. We are all still growing. We are still up on the account, and we will continue to trade the True Tellers trading grading scale to see where it leads us in our future. This is only the bad trade number 4. It was the biggest loss we've taken, but we will keep going and we will keep on succeeding with our trading scale, and we will continue to hold our edge in the market. If you like what you are seeing, please do not be afraid to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, please don't be afraid to ask me. I am an open book. I have a lot of questions for you as well. I will see you tomorrow morning on True Tellers Trading, and welcome to the channel.